Hello, and welcome to week 14 of Introduction to Philosophy. Make sure you're also looking ahead and thinking about our final exam, rather our final project. You can find those materials online. Our subject this week, Taoism, or Taoism. Taoism is the correct pronunciation, but you'll hear plenty of people say Taoist sage, including most of the British Isles. They use the term Tao instead of Tao. If I had to describe Taoism, it would be difficult. It's not simple. It has long ago, faraway origins that are shrouded in mystery. The Tao itself is a mysterious principle. Some people say it's indefinable and incomprehensible. But it is a very down-to-earth, common-sense philosophy. And it seeks an ability to grasp the big picture. Taoism as a philosophy is profound, but also paradoxical. As a way of life, it's playful, but it's also very practical. And we'll even mention and talk about some of the religious aspects. If I had to give it a bumper sticker, the bumper sticker would say, nature knows best. Let's look at the assignments for week 14. You're going to start off with the Eastern Perspective assignment. When you're done with that, you're going to take the Eastern Philosophy Comparative Worldviews quiz. You can take that twice, so don't worry about getting anything wrong the first time through. Reevaluate and take it again. The Eastern Perspective is going to be a reading that helps you understand the differences between Eastern and Western philosophy that we've been talking about up until this point. Here again you see that quiz I was talking about, the comparative worldviews. Just make sure you take it twice, at least. Or maybe you'll get everything perfect the first time. Then just take it once. What do I know? Lao Tse, or Lao Tzu, was the legendary founder of Taoism, and his primary text, and what you'll read excerpts from, is the Tao Te Ching, the book of the way and power. 81 very short chapters containing the basic philosophy of living in harmony and in balance. We will not read any other Taoist philosophers. The Tao itself is the path or the way. It's the nameless. It's the mother of 10,000 things. It's the uncarved block. It's all-pervading within and beyond nature. Te is power or virtue. That's our ability to reach our peak potential through following the Tao. And we can learn about that from a Taoist sage. Wei Wu Wei is active non-action. Passive non-resistance to the natural forces of life. Think about it this way: achieving the greatest amount of success with the minimal effort. Not being lazy, but being efficient. Going with the flow. So now you're going to read the Tao Te Ching, or excerpts from the Tao Te Ching, and complete this assignment online. After you've finished reading the Tao Te Ching, come on back and we'll talk about Taoist religion. Religious Taoists deify Lao Tzu. They have the Jade Emperor and his 8 immortals. And Taoist temples with images of Lao Tzu and other immortals, people meditate and they study and they practice purification rites. And they believe it will not only prolong their life, but allow them to transcend this world to the realm of the immortals. Other ways people pursue Taoism is seeking longevity in life, long, healthy life by things like Tai Chi, alchemy, natural medicines. Tai Chi Chuan is the grand ultimate boxing. This symbol, the Yin Yang, all right, it's intertwined. Each side complements each other. They're together yet apart. There's a balance and a symmetry. This is a very important symbol in Taoist faith. I want you to read about the Yin Yang and then online create your own Yin Yang. You are either going to use one of the opposites that I've provided here or select your own. Make sure you take some time. You can do this with computer art. You can hand draw it and take a picture. You can do it by clipping pictures out of a magazine. I'm leaving it up to you. But make sure that the yin and yang show that they attract and both repel each other, that there's aspects of yin and yang and aspects of yang and yin. Let's look at an example by a previous student. Here you see the student has the yang, that's the yellow, and the yin, the blue. The yang is the more aggressive, right? And the yin, the more passive. And there she is playing video games with friends, and she's boisterous, all right? But you see the blue dot. There's an aspect of yin in there, that she's playing online video games, that she's not interacting with other people necessarily in their physical form. So there's that aspect that she can be yang, but she needs that yin by staying inside. And when we look at her passive side, her yin side, the blue side, she's more introverted. She's just interacting on her phone. She's spending time with her dog. But in there's an aspect of yang, that she loves passionately her animal. There's an aspect of yang in the light that comes from her phone. So whatever yin and yang mean to you, that's what I want you to think about. Or, again, you can take something like mountains and plains, or the sun and the moon, and have fun creating your own yin and yang. Thank you. See you next week. And don't forget to keep working, or at least start working, on your final project.